Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GCP here, and I wanted to tell you guys about something a little silly that happened a couple of days ago at work. I don't even know how this happened, but I must have been too tired, or I don't know what the heck was going on. I don't know where I was, what time it was, and time is really the key word that you want to keep in mind here, because this happened again, like I said, a couple of days ago, where I had work the following morning, and you know, as you guys know, if you didn't know already, that I set my alarm for about 2 o'clock in the morning because I have to be at work at 3 in the morning, right? So, for some reason or the other, I feel like maybe I had to pee or something and I just got up early, maybe, I think it was around 12 o'clock in the morning, and I went to the restroom. And for some reason, I thought that my alarm went off, so I turned off my phone alarm. And because it didn't go off, but I'm just so used to turning that switch off so it doesn't go off again. But basically, my body just woke myself up, and I went to the restroom. And I thought, for some reason, my mind thought that the alarm went off, so I turned off the alarm for the 2 o'clock one, and I didn't even realize. And I was looking at my phone, but I didn't even look at the time. So I went to the restroom, and I decided to take a shower as I normally do. And then I just started getting ready. You know, I started putting on my clothes, and you know, I warm up my microwave breakfast. And again, when I'm looking at the microwave, the time is right there, but my mind wasn't even focused on the time because I'm just so used to the routine. So as I'm doing all of that, I'm thinking it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, when it's really 12 o'clock. So as I'm going about my normal routine, my brother, who has been studying for school, is staying up late, right? So he gets up from where he was studying and notices that I've woken up early, and he says, "What are you doing up so early?" And I thought he was just joking and being sarcastic because he knows that I wake up super early for work, so I just kind of laughed it off. And then he went to the restroom after I got out of the shower and started getting ready, and I left. So as I'm driving to work, and I'm listening to music on my phone, I'm listening to podcasts, again, the time is right there as well. It's hard to miss it, but I'm just so focused and I'm just in this whole zone that I don't even notice the time. So again, I get to work at 1 o'clock in the morning, again, clock in, don't even realize the time or don't even pay attention to it. Maybe I was sleepwalking, I don't know. And then I walk into work, the people look at me kind of surprised, like, "GCP, what are you doing here so early?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What time is it?" And then I actually take the time to look at the time. And I notice that it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, whoa, how did I not even realize what time it was? Like, that's how in the zone I was, and that's how much of a blur it was to me. It was just crazy. I felt like I was sleepwalking. I don't know. So what I ended up actually doing was going back to my car in the parking lot. Of course, it's still night outside, still dark, and so I take a 2-hour nap, and then again start my shift at 3 o'clock, which was pretty wild, pretty intense, pretty crazy. That's never happened to me before. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I wanted to share that with you guys. But anyways, as of today, I bought the Nintendo Switch. I didn't think I was gonna get it this early, but I actually got an app called OfferUp. I've heard about this app before, but I've, as of recent, started to look at other options of buying and selling stuff that, you know, we don't need because, well, it kind of started this way because my brother, he bought the Yeezys, right? Like, I don't understand the craze with these Kanye West shoes. They're really ugly to me, and I don't really understand why they sell for the price that they do, which is around $200 something, right? So basically the gig is this: when people go to buy these shoes, they have to stay up super early and get there on time on the website in order to order these shoes, and it's really tough to do so because the website is constantly going as far as busy, and you have to kind of get lucky because you have to be one of the first in the queue, something like that. So anyways, long story short, we were able to get 2 pairs, and we plan to resell them for a higher price. And people, and I'm telling you, people pay some ridiculous prices for those shoes. But anyways, because of all of that, it's taken my interest into looking into other options of selling stuff. And I've also noticed that you can buy stuff for cheaper too if somebody or a buyer is selling stuff for cheap. So somebody was selling the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, for 380 bucks. And I thought that was a steal because mainly retail price for a Switch is around 450, something like that. And you know what? I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And they live in my local area. So if you're looking for cheap stuff, not only to buy, but if you want to offer to other people or sell stuff that you don't need, OfferUp is a great way to do exactly that in your local area. So somebody in my local area actually had 2 Switches and they were selling them for the same price for 380 bucks. So I was like, whoa. He said, if you want the second one, let me know. I don't need the second one, so I said I just need the one, which is pretty cool. But again, I got that today, and then I also went to Best Buy and I bought, of course, what game with the Nintendo Switch that I have to have? Of course, it's Zelda. So I haven't gotten the chance to play just yet. Of course, it's Mother's Day, so you know, I haven't really gotten the chance to play any games because of course you want to spend it with your mother. Come on now. But speaking of Mother's Day, if you guys haven't had the chance to say Happy Mother's Day to your mamas, definitely do so. And if they're not any longer with you guys, you know what, just cherish and relish the moments that you did have with your loved ones, or your moms when they were on this earth. Relish the moms that could be your aunts, that could be, you know, your wives or sisters who are moms. Just honor the women in your life. And again, it's not just one day where we should honor moms, but every day should be Mother's Day because they do a whole lot, right? So anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in today's commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. That all being said, this is GCP, and I am signing off.